Hey everybody, it's Scott with Harper Health AZ. Today I'm gonna show you how to make vegan blueberry muffins. And these are great ones. You can actually do it with a different variety of fruits if you want. So let's go ahead and jump right into this one. So we'll be cooking these at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's go ahead and set our oven to that. First thing we'll be throwing in here is a 1/4 cup of coconut oil. We're gonna go ahead and microwave it for about 40 seconds to 60 seconds. It's gonna depend on your microwave. Now, while we have that one microwaving, I'm gonna go ahead, grab our muffin tin and throw some cooking oil on it just to keep them from sticking in. Of course, if you have reusable ones like this, you can throw them in. These are really small for the muffins that I'm making. So I'll just be using my cooking oil on this. Next, I'll be throwing in 1 cup of plant-based milk. I am gonna be using the Ripple pea milk. You'll wanna use whatever plant-based milk works best for cooking. Of course, you can use almond milk. That's a great option for it. Next, we'll need 2 tablespoons lemon juice. Of course, if you have squeezed lemon already, you can use that one. I'm just gonna use a fresh squeezed one. Now, if you're doing like me with the fresh squeezed one, of course, you wanna get out all the seeds. Then we'll be doing a syrup. I'm gonna be using monk fruit syrup. There's multiple types of the monk fruit one you can grab, or you can use whatever syrup you prefer for this. And we'll be doing 8 tablespoons of it. Next, we wanna do 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. The next, we just want to do a pinch of salt in there. And next we'll be adding almonds to it. Now you can do ground almonds, almond meal, or what I'm going to be using is almonds flour by Bob's Red Mill. And this stuff, I definitely really enjoy the Red Mill stuff. I got plenty of it for different things I'll be using in this recipe. But this one tastes great in here. So let's go ahead and add it to it. And you'll want to mix this one up. All right, and for the next stuff we're going to be adding in, we are going to be doing a gluten-free baking flour. Again, we're just going to do 1 and 1/4 cup of it. Since we're using gluten-free flour, we're going to be using xanthan gum. Now, if you're just using regular flour or whatever, you don't need to add this one. So with this one, it just helps for gluten-free ones to make it rise more, give it a little bit more of the puffiness that you enjoy with it. So it's a great addition. I held off for the longest time because it is a little bit more on the expensive side for getting this, but the amount that you use really makes it last quite a long time here, because for what I'm doing with 1 1/4 cup of flour, I'm just going to be using 1 teaspoon of it in here. So it does kind of make up for the price, since you're not going to be using a ton of it in every recipe. Next, we'll add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. We are going to be doing 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Now with this one, just mix it up. And you'll want to slowly mix it in to the other mixture we have here. Now the next thing you want to do at this point is grab a little bit of it and take a taste. Because the main thing you want to check is it's sweet enough for you. If it isn't, you can add something like some stevia to it. Either liquid or powder ones, so whichever ones you prefer on there. For me, this tastes great with it, but I know as far as my wife, she likes it a little bit sweeter, so I'll make mine, throw them in here just the way they are. Gotta add the blueberries, of course, And then for her, I will add some stevia to it, mix that in there so it's all nice that way for the way she likes it. And for the blueberries, you can use fresh or frozen ones. Since I always have frozen ones laying around because of the smoothies I have, I'll just be using those. So I'll be doing about a cup, maybe a little bit more, just because I really enjoy the blueberries in this. And for this one, I like using a spatula just to flip it over, especially if you're using fresh blueberries. You don't want to crush them all. And now grab your muffin tin and fill them up. Now just add some of the stevia to the rest here and give this one a little taste just to make sure it's sweet enough for her. Yep, a little too sweet for me. But now the next thing on here is how do you tell the difference after they're baked? Got a little trick for that one. So I like keeping some extra blueberries on the side if I'm using fresh. If not, just using frozen ones. Then I did mine just with little 3 berries on there and then try to make hers into an M for Michelle. So got those ones on there. Now that we got them all laid out and ready to be baked, we're gonna go ahead, throw them in the oven for 20 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. At 20 minutes, we'll want to stick a toothpick in it to make sure it is cooked all the way through, make sure it comes out nice and clean for us. And if so, they're ready. If not, we may throw it in for another 2 to 5 minutes. It's really gonna depend on your oven. All right, we have them all set. Let's see, let's go with this big old guy here. See if he's cooked all the way through. Nope, not at all. So I'm gonna go ahead, check another one first. Give it about 5 more minutes. Oh yeah. Got some really good ones there. And then we're gonna go ahead, let these guys cool off for about 5 to 10 minutes, just so it makes it easier to get them out of here. And then we'll serve them up and throw some plant-based butter on them. This one is definitely my favorite one because you can have it sitting out for days and it still holds its shape. Tried a few different other ones and they just kind of oozed all over the place and it was a mess to clean up. So this one, the Country Crock plant butter, is definitely my favorite one. All right, now that we let them cool down, let's go ahead and serve a couple of these up. Got some really nice and big ones here. Now what I really like doing when I throw the butter in is grab a pretty good size, slice in the middle here, and then try to get this guy to go right in there. Just let the heat melt that one. Now these guys are delicious this way. So let's go ahead, give this guy a try. That is so good. It's fluffy, tons of blueberries in there. Tastes great. This one I would definitely recommend to eat it when they are warm because the butter just tastes better. Everything just nice and fresh out of the oven tastes great. Of course, you can save it for maybe 1 to 2 days if it even lasts that long. I know these, we usually get them gone within the day. That's the vegan blueberry muffin. If you guys did enjoy this video today, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bar. And I do post almost daily on Twitter, Instagram, and my Facebook group. And the links to those are in the description below. Go ahead, give me a follow. Going through some workouts, meals, drawings I do. Definitely a lot of stuff going on over there. So go ahead and check those out. And until next time, you guys have a great rest of your day.